Let's bring you some news just in now. The latest on this breaking news story: 7 people being killed in a crash involving a train and a bakkie in Cape Town. Joining us now with the latest is Metrorail Spokesperson Zino Mihi. Zino, thanks very much for your time. Just give us an update on how you surmise this morning happened, how it unfolded.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's a very, very sad incident. We got reports of 7 males that were struck by a train. They were in a Toyota Hilux Bakkie. 7 of them died immediately on the scene. They were on their way from the Easter River line to the Blackheath area, that is the northern line in Cape Town. So apparently it was just human error. The line has been suspended for now. No trains are moving, but we've got paramedics, we've got our Metrorail personnel, SEPS, rail safety regulator that is also on the scene to conduct the investigation and to assist in clearing up the scene of the accident. So the trains are not moving.
Zino, I mean, we understand that this is the same place where that accident happened back in 2010 with the school children. The school children who were killed there, 10 of those school children killed there, the Bakkie railway crossing. Is that a problematic area for Metrorail?
It's a very busy level crossing. It's a very, very, very busy level crossing. However, you know what, we continue to conduct rail safety campaigns there every now and then. So we do them on a regular basis, let's say for every week. But there are booms there, there are CCTV cameras. But you know, the motorists and some of the people, they continue to take chances. But we cannot really say much about that because it's part of the investigation process. And all we can say is just to pass our condolences to the families and friends of the deceased.
Yeah, absolutely. I was about to ask you about that just now, in fact. Is it a case of motorists, as you say, taking chances and trying to beat the train instead of just waiting a minute or two?
We believe that. It's human error because the booms were down and the signal, the signals, everything, the boom there is highly operational. So it was not a matter of the boom was faulty, it was fully operational. So we strongly believe that it was just human error.
But I mean, you're saying that Metrorail has certain processes in place. You've been trying to educate the community, you've been trying to do your part, but when accidents like this continue to happen and such massive loss of life, what do you do as Metrorail then?
You know, we continue to do the investigation process, and we continue because from our side as Metrorail, we did put some contingencies in place. So if there's a CCTV cameras, of course the investigation will determine who was on the wrong, and it's a very lengthy process, that one, because it's also conducted by railway safety regulator. But if the booms were down and people take chances, as you mentioned that the last incident which was major was in 2010, and now when we are in 2018. So for sure our processes did work. But you know, when it's public holidays, people do tend to assume that no, there's not much that is busy on the road, so they will just take their chances. So from our side, I will say we have done our part, we continue to do our part. However, we will continue to do the necessary in part of educating and raising awareness to the communities and motorists that are passing by through the level crossing.
Zino, just a quick question. So the 7 men who were killed, as you were explaining to us at the beginning of our interview, they were sitting on the back of this bakkie. Is the driver among those people killed?
Everybody in the bakkie passed. Everybody was killed. It was 7 males. One of them was a colored male and 6 African guys. They were in their early 30s, and it was believed that they were on their way to work.
Just heartbreaking and so completely unnecessary. Thanks very much for speaking to us. Metrorail spokesperson Zino Mihi joining us there on the line. Breaking news, heartbreaking news coming through to you this morning. 7 people killed in a crash involving a bakkie and a train in Cape Town. That's at the Bakkie railway crossing, and we do understand that crossing is now closed as paramedics are on the scene.